Welcome to ESPN Any Given Sunday Week 3 recap. Shout out to the winners. A lot of big wins this week. Thumbs down for the losers. You already know what it is. Let's get straight to it. First matchup, Team Alizé versus All Madden. Team Alizé gets the victory 112-86. Team Alizé's high man was Marshawn Lynch with 24 fantasy points. For All Madden, Peyton Manning with 20 fantasy points. Huge win for Team Alizé. He gets his first victory of the season. A lot of good numbers by his team. His team blew up. Good win for Team Alizé. Shout out to him. Second matchup, Show Me the Money versus Killer Gams. Show Me the Money gets the victory 98-64. The high man for Show Me the Money, Rashad Jennings, 23 fantasy points. And for Killer Gams, the high man, Ahmad Brashad with 13 fantasy points. Show Me the Money on one of two teams still undefeated at 3-0. Shout out to him on his victory. Next matchup, Sean Boyles versus Team The Deal. Sean Boyles gets the victory 92-89, a close matchup. This was by far the closest matchup of the week. Sean Boyles' high man, Andrew Luck, 31 fantasy points. For Team The Deal, Antonio Brown with 21 fantasy points. That was by far the closest matchup we had this week. Boyles gets the win, 3 fantasy points. That was a good victory for him. He improves his 2-1. Team The Deal after big win week 1, struggling a little bit with 2 straight losses. Next matchup, Team Hernandez versus Shmurda Team and Ho. Team Hernandez gets the lopsided win 115-59. He gets the most impressive win of the week. Shout out to Team Hernandez. Got a huge victory. His team finally showed up. His first round pick was Adrian Peterson out, but his team managed to put it together and gets a huge win versus Shmurda Team and Ho. The high man for Team Hernandez was Julio Jones with 28 fantasy points. And for Shmurda Team and Ho, Kyle Davis with 17 fantasy points. Shout out to Team Hernandez. Huge victory for you. He gets back in the race. A lot of teams now 1-2. Still close. Remember, 8 teams make playoffs. Last and final matchup, Che Guevara versus Team Who Me. Low scoring affair. 77-62. Team Che Guevara gets the victory. His high man was Jeremy Macklin with 21 fantasy points. For Team Who Me, Giovanni Bernard, 16 fantasy points. Che Guevara, one of the 2 teams still undefeated at 3-0. The only team without a win is Team Who Me. You need to get it together, man. You need to make some good pickups, man. Your team ain't showing up. But other than that, it's still close. Remember, 8 teams make playoffs, so don't give up on your team. Just like you go on losing streaks, you could go on winning streaks. I've seen it before. I've seen teams start 0-3. I said this every week. 0-3 and still make the chip and win it all. I've seen it before. Take my word for it. But shout out to those winners. A lot of big victories this week. Only 2 teams went over 100 points, which was Team Hernandez. He gets the highest point total of the week at 115. Right behind him, Team Alizé with 112 points. His team finally showed up. And it's still evenly matched, man. There's just 2 undefeated teams left. Che Guevara, Show Me the Money. You guys got the bullseye on you now. So